Hi everybody, this is Mary, and I wanted to come on today for this will be my first video, and I hope to put one up at least once a week or once every 2 weeks. I initially was going to talk about self-care being soul care, but during a meditation yesterday, I was given that my talk should be about stepping out of your comfort zone. Now, we all have comfort zones, and the reason this came up for me is because I've been wanting to do this channel, and I have been wanting to make these videos and get information out to everyone, but it's outside of my comfort zone. So it took me a while, and that is why I was guided to talk to you all about the comfort zone, and that the success is outside of the comfort zone, or the happiness, or whatever it is. What gives us those blocks that keep us in that false comfort zone? Because it's not necessarily the best place for us, and that could go with like relationships and different things in our lives. But we have a tendency to stay because it's familiar and it feels safe. So the blocks can come from several different places. We could have them from our own personal upbringing, childhood, false programming that we all have endured in this life. It could come from cellular memory of past life. It also could come from an ancestral trait, which is something that is really new to me, the ancestral stuff, but there are many professionals out there that do it. And I get it, and I understand it, and I know that in my life that there has been some challenges that have been passed down from generation to generation. But the other stuff I work with a lot. The finding the root. So we have to really go back and look. So when we start to have those like, oh, I can't do this, that self-doubt and that self-talk, we have to look and see what triggers come up, and then ask ourselves, ooh, where did this come from? And it takes work, and it's a lot of work to go back and dig through the layers, and sometimes that's very uncomfortable, and that's again a reason why people stay where they're at. So it's important that when we get those negative feelings, those doubtful feelings, whether it is to step outside of your comfort zone, or a potential relationship, or a job opportunity, or a move, or whatever it is, when we have negative triggers or negative messages or feelings that come up, that's when we need to really take a good look. Because any negative feeling, negative emotion is our consciousness letting us know there's something that needs to be healed. That will look different for every one of us. As much as we are alike, we have walked our journeys individually. So it is very personal. It's something that some people can go through on their own. They can figure it out. They can pray. They can meditate. They can move through it. They can allow it to happen. Go through that dark night of the soul, that real painful time, that darkest before the dawn period. And then others can't. So others have to seek guidance. And someone like myself, or there's many other amazing healers out there with many different gifts and many different ways to help you get through that. That's why when I mentioned about the ancestors, there are many great healers out there that do that. If you're interested in that arena, message me, put in the comments, and I'll be happy to send you to the right people, or to people that do that, and you can choose who resonates with you. And that, as I say, that resonates with you, that's also how you find any type of healer, any type of modality, anything that will help you with a book, whether it's a crystal, whether it's an essential oil. It has to feel right with you. So how do you get to that point where you know when it feels right? Well, we all have it. We all have that intuitive gut instinct, that first initial feeling we get when we're approached with a decision or a question, yet we don't go with it. We go up here and we start to swirl it around, and we can convince ourselves into anything, whether it's good, bad, indifferent. We have that capability. And when we go up here, that's when we leave the spiritual being. That's when we go into the human ego form. When we start to make decisions and go with direction from the ego mind. So it's very important to take that time to connect with self, to go within. Take the time to pray. Take the time to meditate. Take the time to feel. Feel the inner being. Feel your true divinity. Get an understanding of who you truly are. And then you will have the capability to hear that guidance. And that's our divine guidance, that gut instinct, that intuition that comes in, and we all have it. You know, I have gifts that are expanded on, that grow because I tap into it and work it. We all are born with that capability. You know, the gifts might look a little bit different. I'm clairaudient and clairsentient, some claircognizance, where some people are clairaudient. You know, there's mediums. I get a little bit of that in readings sometimes also. But my point is that we all have these gifts if we exercise them, if we work them, if we make them stronger, if we trust in that, and we allow ourselves to be that human being, that true, not the human being, to be that divine being in a physical form, in a human form. Because the closer we get to our divine being, the easier it is to maneuver and to go through and step outside of that comfort zone. And that comfort zone is an ego humanistical comfort zone that we have created. So take a deep breath. Center yourself. Touch with the divine, your soul within. And follow the direction that it's giving you. Take that leap of faith. Step outside the comfort zone. If it feels right, in your gut, in your soul, then do it. Don't let the ego mind trick you. I leave this message with you, and hopefully many more. I know this is my first one. If you do stumble upon this video, please like it. If it does something for you, if there's anything in it that resonates, leave a comment below on topics, suggestions, things that you would like to see, things that you're struggling with, and that'll help me make my videos better and the topics better. I'm going to take the channel guidance for my topics and just freewheel it, not script it, and go with it. So thank you very much, and many blessings. Have a great day.